Hi guys, my name is Megan. I am a recovering heroin addict. I started using heroin at the age of 15 and I got clean and sober when I got pregnant with my son at 26. If you want to know more on that, I can link a video. I'll either put it up here in the cards or I'll put it down below, but on how I got myself clean and all that. Today's video, as you've seen down below, is how to love an addict who's actively using without enabling them, pretty much. Or just how to love them, period. You know, I want to first start this video out with what the difference between support and enabling is. Because you can support an addict without enabling them. To support somebody, that is like helping someone do something that they could do themselves, but they feel hopeless and feel like they can't do. So help that addict get clean and sober, because when you're that far gone, you feel like you can't stop. Like you don't have resources, you don't have anybody there for you, you don't have a way to get clean and stay clean. Because there's so much to getting clean besides stopping the drug. That's the hardest part. The first hardest part. The second is eliminating everything from your life, reprogramming that brain. Enabling an addict is helping them remain comfortable, would be the way I would put it. Like, say I'm Grandma Sue and my granddaughter is strung out on heroin, and I'm giving her money when she asks for it, I'm giving her groceries, I'm giving her a place to live. You know, that's where she's remaining comfortable during that, because she's got her money to use, she's got food in her belly if she is hungry, and she has a roof over her head. Now, when it took me to get clean, I literally woke up, found out that we were pregnant. We literally had nothing left. I was sleeping on a bed. It was on the floor, a mattress on the floor. We had nothing. We had sold everything. Everything in our house that had value was gone. And in that moment, that is what made me want to get clean and sober, because I did not want my children to grow up the way I did. So, I do have some notes here that you probably will see me look down and try to read from. But for the most part, I'm gonna go from the heart, because I've been here. And I've been supported, and I've also been enabled. The very first thing I will say with how to love an addict: don't push us. Do not push too hard. You can remind us, like, hey, if you do get clean, I will be here. I will be here. You will have a roof over your head. You will have food in your belly. You will have a way to go get a job, and you will have a way to get back and forth to that job. I will get you work boots. I will do whatever I need to do to help you once you get clean. But don't push it on them too hard, because we will push you away, and we will stay away, and you won't find us. And if you do, it probably won't be very good. You can support us without actually enabling us. Like, it's hard. It is hard. But it's also, at the same time, it's easy, because you're not Like, I know you want to see them be okay. You don't want them to be on the streets, and you don't want to see them get hurt. But you gotta think of it this way. It's either you keep giving them food, you keep giving them a place to live, you keep giving them money or whatever. You're pretty much, every time that you do that, you're putting a deposit into their death, pretty much. Because even if they go to jail, they're probably, if they're not ready, they're not going to get clean. So if they do go to jail, you're gonna be okay for a little while till they get out and they start using again. You know, you don't really want, or you don't get clean until you truly want to get clean. And it's so hard to not be an addict and understand that. To not be a actively using or actually truly been through addiction yourself and understand that. But you don't want to make us comfortable. You never want to do that. You want to nonchalantly make us as uncomfortable and hit that rock bottom to change our minds and to show us, like, holy shit, things are getting real. Like, I don't have a house, I don't have food in my belly, I don't have money, I don't have a job, I've lost my kids, I've lost everything, or whatever, however the situation is. That's what you want. Because then they hit that rock bottom and they finally realize, like, I need to get clean. I need to get my life together. I'm tired of living like this. I'm sick and tired of it. And that is when they decide on their own, to get clean. You know, always make sure that you're reminding them, not always, I won't say always, but, you know, randomly, like when they come talk to you or something, or, you know, whatever. I don't know your relationship with this addict, but when they come talk to you, or when you feel that it's right, without being too pushy, just say, hey, listen, you get clean and I'm gonna be here for you. You won't have to worry about anything. You can come stay with me. I will feed you. I will help you get a job. I will help you get back and forth to work to that job, and I will help you until you are on your feet. I will help you save money. Let's go set you up a banking account. You want to go set up we'll set you up a banking account as soon as you get clean. As soon as you get out of detox or rehab or whatever way they decide to go. And if they decide to be on MAP, which is medically assisted treatment, do not. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care if you think that being on Suboxone and methadone or Vivitrol isn't clean. In my eyes, and yes, I am a recovering addict, and no, that does not make me biased. That's recovery. It doesn't matter how they recover. They are not putting illegal substances into their body. That is recovery. And I don't care how you see it. Because when you take Suboxone or methadone consecutively every single day, the same amount, you don't abuse it. Now, if you're abusing it, that's a whole different story. Then that's no good. But if they're doing it as prescribed by their doctor, you're not getting high from it. You're not. You're not even feeling anything. You just feel normal. And you don't go through the worst of the withdrawals. You do still withdraw when you're getting clean. And, you know, your body's changing from the substance that you was on to, you know, the Vivitrol or the methadone or the Suboxone. You definitely feel that. But they are clean, and you let that be. Would you rather them be taking a prescribed medication by their doctor, or would you rather them continue to be out on the streets playing Russian roulette with their life? Think about that. So once you tell them, once you get clean, we will go set you up a banking account. You can start saving money. I will help you get a job. Blah, 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 blah. That plants that little seed in their brain. Like, I have resources. I have people that are rooting for me. I have people that are here for me. That feels good. I haven't felt that in a long time. Chances are they're probably going to start dabbling into getting clean. They're going to start weaning themselves off. That's not going to work. They will figure that out. It's not going to work. They have to full on, face first, go into treatment or detox or whatever it is that they decide to do. Then the next conversation, you're like, hey, you know what? How about we test out a AA or NA meeting? If that is something that you would want to do, let's go do that. And yes, you may not, or yes, they may not be sober at that moment. Clearly they're not, because we're still talking about them being an active addiction. But there's people there that if they are honest, they will sit down and they will talk to them, or they will, you know, all in a group setting, sit there and talk to them about, you know, all the things that they've built up. And that's more seeds planted into their brain, like, oh my gosh, this really works. But at the end of the day, if they don't truly want to get clean and sober, it's not going to happen. It doesn't matter how much support you show, how much whatever you show. It's not going to help. I just beg of you, don't enable them. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. You don't want to see them hurt. You don't want to see them down. You don't want to see them homeless or hungry. But if that's what it takes for them to get clean and sober, then that's what it takes. You know, like I said in the beginning, for me, it took me waking up with nothing, with literally nothing, finding out that I'm pregnant. And I just thought to myself, like, look, I will not raise my children the way I was raised. I was raised with an alcoholic, drug addict father and a drug addict mother. My dad was never there. He's got, at this point, probably 14 prison numbers. He literally just got out of prison last week. My mom, she overdosed and died in 2013 of a heroin overdose. I grew up with her sitting on our couch smoking crack, shooting morphine and heroin and God knows what else right in front of us. Because when you're so far gone, you don't care about anything but getting high. That is it. So I just beg of you, please don't push them too far. If you want to be in their life, don't push them. Don't hound them about getting clean. Don't, ew, I don't want you around. You're not clean. You don't want to do that. I don't want you here till you're clean, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to do that because they will stay gone. They will. And at the time, it's not going to hurt them. It may for a second till they get high again. And I'm just speaking truth and I'm just speaking facts. Just please do not push them. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It wasn't like an extreme amount of tips to get or to love an addict, but it's my experience. It's what I've been through, and that's what I recommend. That's what I wish I had. Maybe it would have pushed me sooner. Maybe I wouldn't have went through an 11-year heroin addiction. Maybe I wouldn't have went to prison twice. Maybe I wouldn't have been in jail as many times as I was. If I didn't have my grandmother that enabled the shit out of me. This house that I'm living in, I've lived in it for 9 years, almost 9 years, or has been 9 years. And I've only been clean 3. Not even. May 21st will be 3 years. So I always had a roof over my head. Both times I went to prison, I had this home to come back to. Anytime that I needed money, all I had to do was call her and she'd give it to me. Didn't even have to tell her what for half the time. I would just do it. Make up something. If I wouldn't have had that, there would have been so many more days that I would have been sick, which means so many more chances that I would have maybe have gotten clean. I love you guys. And I know that you feel hopeless because you don't know what to do. You have never experienced this before. You've never been in active addiction. But I am telling you, just don't push them. Do not push them. If you love them, show them that you love them without enabling them. Do not give them money. Do not give them food. Do not give them items. Don't give them hygiene. Don't give them anything. You know what? If they want to eat, invite them over to the house. Sit down with them. Watch them. Because you never know. Let them eat at your house every once in a while. Don't make it a habit though. Because that's just going to be one way that they know they can eat every night. Oh, I can go to Grandma Sue's house and gobble up all the food I need. But I love you guys, and I hope that you guys got some type of value out of this video. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, give this video a thumbs up. It will definitely help out my channel, and let's get this video out onto the algorithm. Let's help some addicts. If you guys need resources, get a hold of me. I will leave my TikTok handle and my Instagram down below. Instagram is the best way to get a hold of me because it doesn't have an overwhelming messaging. I mean, both of them do, but I get to my Instagram messages more than I do my TikTok messages because a lot of people send like a lot of different things on TikTok. So your best bet to get a hold of me is on Instagram. And if I do not reply, just leave a comment down below saying, hey, this is my handle. I messaged you. Can you please message me back? It's very important. And I will get back to you guys. I love you. Stick with it. I know it's hard, but you can do it. You can do this. You can support without enabling. I love you guys. I've said that 3 times now, 4, whatever. I will see you guys in my next one.